No, they say Brooke-Lyn is driving this afternoon. We're going for a ride.
One of our biggest things that we work on is control.
Sit.
Daddy.
Sit.
Good girl.
Other side. Good
Yeah, so
girl.
You need to take care of the dog's feet. You need to check their teeth. Their diet is important. Yeah.
Hi there. Aw.
Good
Good
boy.
boy.
Yeah, Varric is an incredibly good dog.
Come here, Barrett. Whoa.
When you're running a dog team, you're like, wow, that extra effort, that extra work. Now look at us go. Ready, hike. And I got it.
Ready? Hike!
Okay, take your foot off the brake. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, where you go? Okay, hang on.
What's the
Oh, you're doing good. Ha!
Ha!
Oh! Hey, right on, Brooke-Lyn. You done good.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, just talk to them. You can clap too. Yeah, just talk to them. Keep them happy. Right, look at that. You're doing it. Oh, golly.
Good
You're going to run right
job!
into these other ones. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep them going.
Keep it up!
Yeah,
Keep it up!
Hike. You okay, Brooke-Lyn?
Yeah.
Right on. Way to go.
How you doing?
I'm good.
That's
good. Yeah, I haven't done anything. Just laying around here in the sled.
Enjoying the ride.
Enjoying the ride.
All right, so we have things relatively organized here. These are full of dog food. Then the dogs can't get at them. The mice can't get at them. And then we have the board over here, and it's all full of the harnesses. So when we're done with the harnesses, lots of them will have the names on them.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring them back. So as long as we keep them in the same spot every time, it makes it faster and faster as we start getting hooked up. So we have 3 different litters. So the first litter is stationed over here. This is all their harnesses. The second litter is all of their harnesses, and then the third litter, there's their harnesses. So the more and more you do it, you'll just start memorizing where they go. So we're gonna take a coon. So who else are we gonna take? We're gonna take a coon. We're gonna take Arlu. So Arlu is here. We're gonna take Kiuk. We'll take Kiuk and Sedna. So Sedna is a really smart dog. She's a good leader.
Yeah.
So these are the dogs that we'll take. So there's different styles of harnesses. These are for weight and long distance. It's dropped down farther. Aboon. It's dropped down farther, so there's not so much of an angle. It's not as hard on the dog.
Yeah.
So I like to run these. When you're racing, I run these ones here. These ones they don't get tangled as much, and they're just a little bit better for racing.
Yeah.
So, but I like these longer ones. The mechanism of putting them on, hey buddy, no. The mechanism of putting them on is the same though. So we'll go over and do that. And he might have to go in the house there. So most of the dogs have Uvagut names, like Aboon, Uman, Aklak,
Yeah.
Bitsy, Siku. Most of them, because I'm trying to learn the language, so if you're using it every day with the dogs, it helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you'll get to, at first they all look the same, but as you get to know them, you'll get to know their little, and you'll be able to tell them apart.
Yeah.
Usually takes our volunteers about a week. Aboon! Buddy, that's enough. Except for Sedna, actually. Sedna's the only one from litter 3 over here. So there's 10 in litter 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So litter 2 is big, and they're all dynamite dogs. They all turned out incredible. So we try to keep them, so it's easier to, keep track of them.
Yeah.
But it's really amazing the difference in size. Like the males are quite big, and then this is a coon here. She's an incredible dog. Very, very good puller, but she's just really small.
Hi.
Okay, that's enough. Okay. So this is the coon, which is a scraper.
Yeah.
The scraping hides. Hey, girl, come on. The coon. Down. Good girl.
That's what it means?
Yeah, that's what it means. It's a scraper, hide scraper. Okay, the coon. Good girl. So what I do is I get her to come over. Come here, girl. Good girl. She's a little camera shy. So I go sit. The coon. I know. Okay, sit. Good girl. So I get her to sit, and I like to go like this. I have control over here. So I can have one hand on her harness and then one here. All of our dogs are pretty well trained. So the harness, there's the neck, and then this goes on the chest, and then this goes between the legs. So how you do it is you put these 2 holes here over the head like that. Push it down. Then usually if it depends on the dog. Some of my dogs are really wild. A coon is nice and calm. So then I just make sure that I pull her collar. Oh, cutie. I pull her collar through like that. Then once I've got the harness here, you can see how the legs just are going to come through. So I pull the legs through like that. Hey, good girl. And usually we're working as a team. So when we're working as a team, I can usually, when they're over there, I can just say, a coon is coming, and they'll get ready, and I'll just let a coon go, and they'll go over. If I'm alone, then I'll just take her like this, and I just walk her over.
Yeah.
And whenever I'm working with the dog, I'm working on the commands. So if I'm starting to walk over and I want her to go on the right side of this house here, I'm gonna say G as we're walking. Every time I'm with my dogs, I'm trying to train them.
Yeah.
If they're tangled and they gotta lift their leg over the line, then when I get their leg, I go over, lift over. And that way when I'm driving the team, you can actually watch your dogs untangle themselves and you can give them little commands.
Yeah.
And they just get to know your voice. So a coon is one of our best pullers. And she's just tiny, but she's very well behaved. So she should just go right over. You know, we're doing this on camera, so she probably won't, but Leo, you want to call a coon? Yeah. A coon, good girl. Go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Good girl. She wants to stay with me. No, I know you want to be famous. Come on, let's go. A coon, good girl. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, so I try to train the dogs. The more trained your dogs are, the easier your life is.
Yeah.
So at the very beginning of the year, good girl, she really loves to pull, so she's super hyper. If you have to, sometimes I run 16 dogs, going back and forth 16 times. It's a lot nicer to be able to just harness them up and then somebody over there. And then you're not walking back and forth.
Yeah.
Good girl. So this is Sedna. She's a lot more rambunctious than a coon. She's actually incredibly intelligent, this one. Hey, good girl. Okay, so sit. Sit. Good girl. So you want to try? Yeah. The first thing you do is just going to meet her. I know.
Sedna.
Yeah. So Sedna is like a sea goddess. Yeah. Which works out well. And she's the mother of the 2 big fluffy puppies.
Oh.
Yeah. Uksuk and Natik.
Hi. You're such a good girl. Girl?
Yeah, she's a girl. Hey, good girl. Yeah, so just get her to sit.
Sedna. Sedna, sit.
Good job.
Good girl.
Stay.
I do it with
Yeah, so this hole here.
these two.
Yeah, this hole goes over their head, and then this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, Sedna.
Sedna.
Good girl. Good girl.
Sit.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Stay. There you go. Yeah, and you don't have to be like, yeah, so you go like that. Now you're gonna switch it around though, because this is the chest part.
Oh.
So you're just gonna, that's no problem. Flip it around here like that.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about, like, a lot of people are really like, oh, I don't want to hurt their head. They don't care. Just squeeze it on. They're super happy. And then, yeah, you're gonna lift those 2 legs through. Good girl.
Sedna. Paw.
Good girl.
Sit.
Sadie.
Sit.
Good girl.
Other side. Good
Yeah, so
girl.
They get used to what you're doing, so they help, right?
Yeah.
They help. They know, and they know that the faster they listen, the faster we get going, right?
Yeah.
So then you're just gonna undo her collar here. You want to make sure that that's there.
Yeah.
And then when we do start to mush, you want their tails through there.
Okay.
Yeah. So now she's really well trained. So, Sophie, you want to call Sedna?
Whoa, that is a good girl.
She's super incredible, that dog. So she's actually a little too smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they're tough when they're a little too smart, but she's a good one. And here's Arlu. So Arlu is one of our best wheel dogs. The wheel dogs are right in front of the sled, and you want to put your kind of hard workers, your bigger, stronger dogs there.
Yeah.
Because they pull most of the weight. And He's basically hey, relax, buddy. A follow dog.
Yeah.
He only follows. If you try to get him in the front of the sled, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you put him behind another dog, he's dynamite dog. So I really like him. He's a good boy. Hey, good boy. And he's big.
He
And
is
he's
big.
got lots of muscles. He's quite powerful. Hey. Okay. And he's just a real sweet one too. Okay, sit. Stay. Here, you try. Hey. Easy now. So sometimes I even just step on his thing here just because he likes to jump up a bit.
What's his name?
Arlu.
Arlu?
Killer whale. Yeah.
Sit.
Stay. Good boy.
It's this one and then this one.
Yeah. So hold on, just wait. Let me see. This way though. You want to go. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
remember
chess
that
piece.
that's the chess piece. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're doing good.
Arlu,
Good
sit.
Good boy.
Arlu.
Yeah, boy, sit. So sometimes what I like to do when I get him to sit, Arlu, sit. I get right behind him like this.
Yeah.
Because then I have both my hands and I can kind of hold him a bit. Yeah.
Freestyle.
Yeah, there you go. Good dogs. Yeah, that looks good. And then, yeah, that's the chest part. So you're going to spin it around. There you go. Good
Paw.
boy. Good boy. Stay. Come on, Arlu. Good boy. And the more you do it, the faster you get.
Yeah.
And also the dogs are just, they're excited because you're new. Oh yeah, so then this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one, yeah. So the
Arlu,
chess piece
paw.
goes right in the center. Good boy. Come on, Arlu. Good boy.
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah, and then you just want to make sure that that's in front there like that. And then you're good. So what I usually do too is I just do that. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
You can when you hold them like that, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that looks right. And at first it seems like, you know, it's a little tough, but hey, just relax, bud. Where's your chain? Hey, sit. Arlu, sit. Good boy. Stay. So the big thing that we do around here is one of our biggest things that we work on is control. So I don't like when the dogs are barking like crazy, pulling like crazy, not listening. So when we feed them, it's sit, stay. You don't get fed unless you sit and stay. Right now, he knows he needs to sit and stay and be calm. Because once you get 16 dogs set up, if they're not calm, they'll pull your sled. They'll rip it right in half. There's so much power with 16 dogs. So I really worked hard, and our crew really worked hard on keeping them nice and calm. So I say sit, stay, and then I can say, okay, good boy. And he'll run. You know, he's probably gonna pee a few times because he's a male. So the first thing he's gonna want to do is go pee a few times. But he'll head over to his place. Yeah, you guys want to call Arlu? Come on, Arlu. Good boy. Good boy.
Aww.
So dogs really, really thrive on repetition.
Yeah.
So he knows when I come around and I have a harness or anyone comes around in a harness, he has to sit, he has to listen, and then he knows, okay, I need to run over there. And they get into this habit. When we're done today, I'll be able to let him loose, and 9 times out of 10, they go right to their house. They just go right to their house because they know the sooner they go to their house, the sooner they're going to get fed. The sooner they're going to get their massage because we give them massages and stuff.
Yeah.
The sooner they're going to get it. So if you just do this repetition, then it gets easier and easier and easier. Our dogs will never win any races because those dogs are super high strung and but I'll take peace over winning a race
Yeah.
because when you'll see once we get going, it gets really loud. And I like my dogs to be calm because I'm always trying to teach somebody. It's very difficult to teach somebody when it's and the dogs are going nuts. It's just too. So I always like to be so like you can see our dogs are pretty calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we got into a race, then we're gonna lose. So we'll go do Cube and that's it.
Okay.
This here is our this is a little kennel for the little pups when they're small, and then also we call it a hot box. So if any of the females go into heat, they go in there. Because that way, if any males get loose, they can't get in. And she can't, and more importantly, actually, she can't get out because they want to get pregnant. So that's a little house that we have. So it's, the dog mushing aspect, when I got back into dog mushing, a good friend of mine who's an incredible musher, he said, the thing that you need to know about dog mushing is it's all training.
Yeah.
If you don't like the training part, you're not going to be a good musher because it's more work and it's more training than actually riding the sled. You got to clean up poop. You got to feed them. You got to train them to sit and listen. You need to build infrastructure. You need to do all these things. The riding is kind of the bonus, but if you like the training aspect of it, then you're going to have a great time. And you're going to get beautiful moments of northern lights, and you go by and there's just beautiful scenery and it's quiet. You're going to get that too, but there's aspects of work to it as well.
Yeah.
But it, like my mom would say, she'd always say, we never called it work. We never called it work. So I try not to look at it like it's work. It's like, I get to run my dogs. I get to train them. I get to. And if you keep that attitude and you keep a positive attitude, your dogs feed on that. They want to do a good job for you.
Yeah.
So the better you treat them, the better they'll pull. Like, look at this guy, Tasik. Like, what a specimen. Look at him. He's all muscle. Him and Varric can pull one person all day. That's all you need. That's more the style of my Uncle Jerry's dogs, but even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, really big dogs. But yeah, let's go hook up Cute and then we'll go for a ride.
Okay.
We have the Whiskey Jacks visiting us. They always are feeling what I try to run them kind of every other day. The reason for that is I don't, if I was a trapper or something like that and I needed my dogs every day, that's different. But I'm running them recreational and for, you know, tourists and visitors and stuff. So by running them every other day, you're going to get a lot more out of your dogs, giving them a chance to rest. They're going to not develop arthritis as fast. You're not going to get burned out as fast. Mm-hmm. So when I had teens before, I'd have dogs that were 12 years old. They'd still be mushing. Yeah. Now, can they mush as good as a 3-year-old? No, but they can still run. They can still, but if you don't do that, then you might burn a dog out, you know, in 3-4 years. And then the dog is tired and it's got joint problems and stuff. So after we're done this, we even massage the dogs, especially after a hard run. The reason why we do that is because, for one, you're getting the lactic acids out, but also because you're physically touching the dog, you can tell if there's any injuries. So if one of them slightly injures their shoulder, if you keep running that dog, that little injury is going to turn into a big injury. So if you're massaging the dog and you notice something, then you can say, okay, let's give him a couple of days off. And then, so I've had incredibly good luck with my dogs not having any downtime from injuries and things like that, because we're just always, and that's why we have lots of volunteers in that, because it's a full-time job. It's not like a skidoo where you put it away and then hopefully it starts up the next time you want to use it. You need to take care of the dog's feet. You need to check their teeth. Their diet is important. All of these things are very important. But when you're running it with a dog team, as opposed to just having a household dog, when you're running a dog team, you're like, wow, that extra effort, that extra work, now look at us go. The dogs are better. They're better trained. They're pulling harder. So there's a reward for it. You're going to do the work. You're going to treat your dogs a certain way, but you're going to have such a great reward for it when you say, whoa, and they actually listen. The other day I fell off the skis and I let go and whoa. I thought, I'm going to be walking with ski boots. Well, they stopped. And, so it's way nicer to spend the time, get them, like, this is really very rare to see a dog team that just sits here and is calm with all of these people. So that's our main thing, is focus on calm. But you'll watch once we start, when they know they're going to go, then it's going to be, they start to get. But let's hook up Barrick and Mako.
Okay.
Yeah, you do it enough times, it just becomes natural.
Barrick?
Barrick, yeah.
Hi, Barrick.
Yeah,
Sit. Sit.
Barrick.
Sit. Barrick. Sit.
Good boy.
Good boy.
He's actually one of the best to learn how to harness, because he's just like, see, even Mako, he'll lift his foot up for you.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Paw.
Good
Good
boy.
boy.
Yeah, Varric is an incredibly good dog.
Yeah.
He's very well trained, very calm. He's big. He pulls really hard when he feels like it.
Yeah.
But if you want to unhook him, and we can walk him over to the team.
Okay. Come here, Barrick. Whoa.
Yeah, on the other side. So what I do every time when I'm walking with them, I'm trying to train them too. So for here, I'm like, come on, hop over, over, come on, let's go. Come on, Mako. Hey, no, there. Come here, bud. Up. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Over top. And so I'm always teaching them little tricks like that because sometimes when they're pulling,
Yeah.
they'll have this stuck underneath them or one of their legs, and I can say, hop over, and then you'll see them. They start to learn to untangle themselves. So these are the gang lines. These long ones attached to the backs of their harnesses. And then there's the neck lines. And the neck lines attached to their collar.
Yeah.
That's so that the dog can't go off the trail a lot and get stuck between trees or anything like that. But also, you'll see probably while you're mushing, when they go to stop to pee or poo, if they don't have anything on the neckline, if they stop, then this dog will go back and get tangled in that. But if they have the neckline, they'll actually get pulled along.
Yeah.
So it's really important. But I like to have my dogs with their neck things not super tight, just in case you get into trouble.
Yeah.
Most of these dogs could slip their collars if they had to. But they know their positions, so Barrick knows his job is to chase that dog.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all he knows.
He's a big one,
He's
Barry.
big, yeah. He's our biggest one. So these are called our wheel dogs. So the wheel dogs are the ones you want to have the best pullers. They don't necessarily have to be overly well trained per se. Like Arlu will not pull a sled without something in front of him. He'll just stop. He just doesn't know how to do that. But Siku and Bipsy, they want to be in the lead. They're not happy when they're in the back. They want to be in the front. So as you're raising your dogs, you start learning their personalities. And the best thing that I find is to take the dogs that naturally do. If you have a dog that's a natural leader, then start training that one. It's going to be a lot easier for me to take Siku, who always wants to run in front of the dog sled. If we go for a walk, she always wants to be in the front. Where Arlu, if I'm walking down the trail and I stop, he bumps into my legs. He's right behind me. He just wants to follow somebody. He's really hilarious like that. And that's just a rabbit. Then he's gone. So you go with what their personalities are. Sometimes these males, they don't get along. So sometimes we'll run them female, male, so that they're better at getting along. They seem to be getting along now, so we'll leave them like this. And you just get to know some dogs don't like each other. When I'm running the dogs, I always run the dogs that don't like each other beside them. Because if they act up, then I'm here to discipline them. And they seldomly. But if we're doing it with tourists or visitors or whatever, and I'm not around, then I wouldn't run certain dogs side by side because sometimes they just don't get along very well.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're pretty darn good. They're all brothers and sisters. They're all related. They've all worked out who's the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's the alpha? They already know. Like Siku and Bipsy are lead dogs, but that doesn't mean they're alpha.
Yeah.
This guy is the boss. He's the biggest. He's Sophie's dog. He gets to sleep inside. He's the alpha, but he's no good at lead dog. Yeah. So a lot of people think the lead dog is the alpha, but a lot of times it's not. A lot of times it's your wheel dog. You're the biggest and the strongest.
Yeah.
So the main thing when you're with your dogs is control. So let's say I have the dogs right now, and I'm passing the dogs over to you.
Yeah.
If I'm at the back and I say, hey, you want to drive? You're going to get out, and I'm not going to step off this brake and let go until you are in control. So let's say right now we're going to go. You're going to come, step on the brake, have this. You're going to say, I have control. Now it's your dog team. So if they start to take off, you better hang on and get on the brakes and say, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, easy. Okay, ready, hike. And I got to...
Whoa!
So right now I'm on the brake the whole time until we're down the hill, and then now I can let them open up.
Whoa!
Now. Aha! Good dog. So basically each dog right now is pulling about 100 pounds.
Wow.
Quite impressive. Hey, good dog. There it goes, Uvagut. So I'm training the little ones now. I like to come and run with us. So they get a little exercise, but they also understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then when you put them in the harness, they're just amazing.
This is so cool.
So now we're gonna practice a few things. So we're gonna practice just saying whoa. So on the count of 3, I'm gonna get you to say whoa as loud as you can. And then I'm gonna put the brake on and we'll get the dogs to stop.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Whoa! Practice with them, yeah. And then let them stay for a minute. And then on the count of 3, you're gonna say the R. I have to say the R word. It's like kids, because as soon as they hear you say it, they want to go. You're gonna say ready and then hike.
Wait. Oh, okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hike!
So ready, hike. See, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, you gotta say ready and then hike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ready! Hike!
There you go. Yeah. And then they're gonna get used to your voice.
Yeah. That's so cool. They listened.
Come on, Bipsy. Yeah, it's pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
It's really fun when you start getting to be able to go G and Ha too. You
Yeah.
have a trail that has turns, and you can start saying G and they go G and Ha.
Yeah.
Super fun. Yeah. Good dog.
Aww.
8. So it's hot, the trail is soft, and you got lots of waves.
That's so cool.
Dog. Ah. So now they're going left.
Whoa.
Good dog. So right now they're in a run, right? They're pulling and they're running.
Yeah.
But what you want them to do if they're going to go long distances is get into a trot.
Yeah.
And right now, Barrick's being really loud, so I'm gonna talk to him. Barrick, hey buddy, no! Act like, focus. See, they get too busy sometimes, they want to play.
Yeah.
So you want to let them know that it's time to work. You got time to play after. See? Then they stop. They stop moving.
Whoa.
But if you don't talk to them and you don't discipline them, just like kids, they're not going to listen in class if you let them goof off the whole time.
Yeah.
So you got to be on top of them. And you notice, like, you start learning their body language. Like, Sifu will look back and she'll start kind of running funny when she needs to use the bathroom. Then
Yeah.
stop. So
Okay.
you just start learning their little personalities, what they're good at, what they're, you know. I like to run the little dogs loose because then the big dogs learn to focus. They're not trying to play with the little dogs. Act like. The little dogs learn to not get in the way and not bug the big dogs because they're working right now. Right?
Yeah.
So now they're under quite a bit of control here. So they're not going too fast, which is what you want when you're trying to run new people.
Yeah.
Let's try again. On the count of 3, I get you to say whoa.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Ah! Whoa! Yeah. So you want to say it with like a real whoa.
Okay. Not as bubbly.
Yeah. And that's one of the hardest things I find with people when I'm teaching them how to mush, is to be able to, with some conviction.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't know how to yell. I'm like, well, you're going to learn. Because when all the dogs are barking, they're not going to hear. Oh my God.
What?
Well, it just looked like Ulu was dead. She was just laying there. Yeah. Okay, so now on the count of 3, you're going to say, ready, hike, but nice and loud.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hike!
Too much power. Good dog, good dog. On by. So one of the other commands is called on by, which is to just pass by if there's an obstacle. Another dog,
Yeah.
you know, another person, whatever it is, they get distracted. You can say on by.
Yeah.
There's Jerry here, so you can say on by. Let's go. Hike, hike, hike. Just stay there, Sophie. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. So now let's say there's a tangle,
Yeah.
right? If there's a tangle or something, my job will be to hold the team, and your job will be to untangle them.
Me?
So right now, before Jerry comes,
Yes.
we're going to put the hook in.
Okay.
You want to try to pound it into the ground as much as you can. So a snow hook is only as good as the snow you hook it into. So this is really soft snow right now, so you can't rely on it.
Yeah.
The dogs could easily pull it out, but it gives them enough of a resistance so that when they kind of start to pull, they're like, oh, okay, we're still stopped. If they try to pull a little bit and the sled starts to go, they'll take off.
Yeah.
They want to pull so bad. So I pound that in as best I can. And then when I'm going to my team, I'm always aware of I might need to grab this while it's going by because they might try to take off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up the team. I walk up the line like this, just in case I need to grab it.
Yeah.
And if there's any dogs that are tangled, I'm gonna untangle them.
Yeah.
When I'm doing it with my dogs, I talk to my dogs quite a bit.
Mhm.
If they're really, really hyper and they really want to go, when I'm playing like this, when I'm checking the lines, I'm saying easy, whoa. If they start to get a little excited, hey, easy. Yeah, so I like to make sure that I'm saying, okay, whoa, easy. You know, right now they're nice and calm and it's hot. It's
Yeah.
really hot, so they just are like, as soon as they stop, they're like, okay, that's good, because they're really, really warm. But when you're dog setting, if there's a tangle, one person can stay there. The other person can come up and untangle the dogs. And when you're untangling them, like if his leg is over here, I'm gonna say, come on, up, over, good boy. And then they start to learn. You can
Yeah.
talk to them when they get tangled. But I'll get Uncle Jerry. He can take you around one more time. He can talk to you a bit about some of the commands and things, and then you can go for a ride.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll drive the team in front. All right, Uncle Jerry. Time to run them dogs. Keemick is going to come and mush dogs with me. Hey, Keemick. Hey, you going to come mush with me? Let's go mush some dogs.
Okay, let's go. Up. That's it. Right on. Way to go. Yeah, see, just let them run like that. Brooke-Lyn.
Yeah.
You want to go by? Come on, let's go by. Gee, up. Come on. Come on, up. Hey.
Let's go. Hey.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Sedna.
Up. That's it. Come on.
Come on, Uvagut.
Up.
Are we racing right
Up.
now?
Right now we're racing.
Yeah.
3 versus 8.
See, that's it. Come on, up. Come on.
Come on, there we go.
Come on, away we go. Come on.
Back.
Come on.
Hike.
What a beautiful day, man.
Good
Oh
dog.
God.
You see, you just let them run like that, Brooke-Lyn.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you let them run, and when they run, they're enjoying themselves.
Good dog.
A lot of these dogs is what they do, you know. They
Good
come out,
dog. Come on.
The name of the game is to be out on the trail and out having fun.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Even the small pups come
get
running
on.
behind. Yeah, up. That's it. Up. Okay. Up. Stop. That's it. Way to go. Good work. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Up. That's it. That's the way to go.
Whoa.
Look at that, huh? Yeah. Up to Garlic Village over in the distance. Come on, puppy. Come on. Way to go.
Back in the day, I'd take my dog with me.
I know. You know, we had a dog race in Alaska one time. That guy that was catching up to him here beat him the year before and did something to his dog. Coming up here the next time, when the dog came up, he tapped it like that, knocked it out. When they got finished, they went up to each other and said, we're even. The name of the dog, man. Come on, okay, let's go. That's it. Way to go. Come on, Wolfie. What's the name of that pup?
I'm not sure.
Huh? That Wolfie? Is that Wolfie? Huh? Come on, Wolfie. You got lots of hair, man. Hey, way to go. Let's go, dog. Let's go. Come on. That's it. Yeah. Come on. Up. Let's go, puppies. Come on. Okay, come on. Let's go, pup. Let's go. Up. Let's go. Come on, puppies. Up. Come on.
Whoa.
Hey. Hey, come on. Up.
Yes.
Up.
Mail transfer.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, baby.
Ooh, wait,
Hi.
wait on. Way to go, puppy. Up, up, up. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Up, up. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Good dog.
Come on. Where we go? Come on, puppy.
Hi.
So it's a pretty great way to spend a Saturday.
For real.
What a nice day, yes. Can't get any better than this right now.
My favorite time of year is when you can mush with no hat on,
Yeah.
need sunglasses. Oh,
Sunglasses, little coat, 8 dogs that want to run the trail. Right on.
all right. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
So
whoa.
give him a break because it's hot.
Yeah.
And then Brooke-Lyn can mush. Hey,
Yeah.
Elon, you want off? She likes to ride the sled more than she likes to. Hey, she's gonna be my little musher.
Ela.
Little musher dog. Yeah. Hey, good girl.
Ela likes it.
So usually when I
Okay.
try to stop with the dogs, I give them a little bit of love. Hey, let them know they're doing a good job. Hi.
Yeah.
Because it's all about that relationship with the dogs.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have them trust you and understand, and they start learning how you communicate. So
Yeah. Good work.
when I wanted to pass,
Good work, yeah. Good work.
I can say G on by
Yeah.
or ha on by.
Hi.
If they
Good
don't
work,
go the
little
right
one.
way,
Good
they can get on the
job.
brake a little bit.
Good
Put
work.
some pressure on the brake. So if they start going the wrong way, I put some pressure on the brake. I say ha. They start going the wrong way. Whoa, ha. And then they go, oh, okay. And they go the other way. So you just learn these little nuances of how to communicate with them. You want before there's a turn, just right and left, G and ha. Before the turn, I start putting a little bit of pressure on the brake. I say G before you get to there. G. If they start going the wrong way, I put the brake on more and more and more. G, G, G. And then they figure it out. Usually they figure it out. Sometimes you gotta just stop, go to the front, show them where they go. I like to do this with my dogs too. I grab them here and I'll say, ha, good dog. G. Just little things like that, little training things that you do. But when they get tired, especially like this time of year, it's super hot. They get tired, they're just like us. They get hot, their brains overheat. You say G, they don't, they go, oh God, I'm just tired. So it's good to give them little rests. These are like traditional dogs, they're working dogs. So they have big coats so that we could run them in minus 40, minus 30. But when it gets hot like this, it's tough. So they're
Hard on
all
them.
gonna
Yeah.
start, like Mako has already started
Yeah.
to shed. They're gonna, this week they're gonna all start. They're all gonna start shedding. And we're gonna get garbage bags and garbage bags of this.
Whoa.
And Sophie has a felting thing, so she makes stuff out of it.
Whoa.
So we collect the fur. Yeah, we brush them and collect all the fur and make stuff. Hey, Mox.
That's
So now
cool.
Mox, this is a good example of when they're a little bit tangled. So now he's a little bit
Yeah,
tangled, so I'm gonna tell him to hop over. Come on, hop, hop. Come on.
Get
Mako,
up, get
hop.
over there,
Good
yeah.
boy.
Get over
Put your
there.
foot. There you go. Good boy. And then I bring him over a bit like that. There. Good boy. So you just talk to them. They're so. Dogs can learn like 300 commands.
Yeah.
They know 7 for dog mushing.
Ooh.
So there's a lot
Hi.
of things that you can teach them over time. Plus they figure it out. They start figuring it out, you know. They don't want to run when they're tangled.
Yeah.
Hey, Mako.
Especially when you know their names,
Yeah.
they like you to call their names.
Yeah. say
Yeah.
Mako.
Yeah, Mako did a good job, Mako. Siku did a good job. Siku, you chat a little bit along the way, huh, Siku? Siku and Pipsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Relax now.
So the 2 leaders, Siku and Pipsy. You always try to remember your leader's name.
Okay.
Because you want to talk to them to go that way or that way, right?
So
Yeah.
when we get here, they should naturally just go left. But even though they're going to go left anyways, you're going to say ha. Because there's the option to go G.
Yeah.
So even here, even if they're starting to go that way anyways, just say ha. Because you're just reinforcing it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to try,
Yes.
all
You're
right.
more than welcome to. I'll sit in the sled.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit in the
I'll
sled.
stay behind, and if you need me, I'll come up to the front and I'll help a bit.
Okay.
But they should be good.
Oh, look at the dogs.
Oh golly, these guys, these are,
These are
yeah, these guys. I think they want to go to Stanton. I think
Ah.
they figure Stanton's got something on sale that they can get. No, they say Brooke-Lyn is driving this afternoon. We're going for a ride. We're going for a ride, man.
Hey,
Huh?
they will
Okay.
too. They'll go for a
Okay.
ride.
Okay. We gotta share. We gotta share.
Huh?
They're
Yeah.
saying like,
Just don't
hey,
forget
you're
your
the
snow
new
hook.
guy here.
just-
This is actually ours.
Well, they're saying we're keeping it warm for you, Dave.
Yeah. Wow, look at that! Holy cow! Don't forget your snow hook, Brooke-Lyn.
I got it.
You got it?
You're on the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
On the
thing,
break,
it's gonna be
okay.
Nice and loud, with some conviction. Ready, hike, and they should get going for you.
Ready? Hike!
Okay, take your foot off the brake. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Go, away you go. Okay, hang on, Brooke-Lyn.
What's the
Oh, you're
left?
doing good. Ha!
Ha!
Away you go. Yeah, that's it. Oh! Hey, right on, Brooke-Lyn. You done good.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, just talk to them. You can clap too. Yeah, just talk to them. Keep them happy. Happy dogs have fun. Yeah, holy cow. Boy, they even want to do tundra wrestling for you.
Whoa!
Whoa, we got a tangle. Whoa, hit the brake. 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 Yeah, yeah, okay.
That's
Whoa.
one of the things that's tough to remember. It's the brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Brooke-Lyn?
I'm good.
Hey, right on. Good, yeah.
Yay.
Wow.
Alaskan flat tire.
Huh? Where?
Okay,
Over
whenever you're
there.
ready.
Oh,
Sorry, watch out. I need to put this thing back.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Right on. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I can sit down now?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready? Hike! Whoa!
Hey, right on. Okay.
Yeah. Hike!
Yeah, keep them happy, Brooke-Lyn.
Hi.
Keep them happy, yeah. Yeah, Siku and Pipsy are really,
Let's go,
Yeah, they're really-
Gypsy!
really barking up there. Oh,
Good
even
job,
Mako.
Gypsy.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, Pipsy.
Come on, Pipsy. Wow, way to
Let's
go, man.
Good job!
Good work.
Izzy. Izzy, good girl. Right? Focus. Focus. Good dog. There you go. Hey. Want to go to Uncle Gary? Want a lap dog? Come here, you. You're gonna go see Uncle Gary. Come on,
Whoa,
Mush.
whoa,
Okay, you
whoa.
want to brake a little bit? And then just match the speed. And there.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Just don't pee on my good boots. Pee on my other skidoo boot. Don't pee on this one, okay?
There.
Oh, look at that. They wouldn't
Ha?
go.
Ha?
Yeah, oh.
Boy.
Ha!
Ha. You could even say ha over. Ha over.
Ha over!
Look at that. People looking. Oh, golly.
Good
You're gonna run right
job!
into these other ones. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep them going.
Keep it up!
Yeah.
Keep it up!
Up. Hike. Hike. Hike.
Now we got it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Sedna. Come on, Havoc. Come on, let's go.
This one like to ride, huh?
Yup.
Huh? Which one you had? That one?
Yeah, I think so.
Up, up. Up, up.
Hike!
You could use your own words too, you know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get used to them, they learn what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's going to get off. I think. Okay, yeah, watch. Ho ho! Woohoo! Hey! Wolfie! Wolfie!
Ha!
Yeah, they're just going to follow the trail right around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Keep going, keep going. No, no, keep going, keep going. Okay, whoa, now, whoa. Hit your brake, hit your brake, yeah. There you go, good, right on.
Oh, okay.
Ready, hike.
Ready?
Oh, oh.
Hike!
Let's go, let's go.
Okay. Okay, Brooke-Lyn?
Yeah.
Right on, way to go.
How you doing?
I'm good.
That's
Gee,
good.
yeah, I haven't done anything. Just laying around here in the sled,
Enjoying the ride.
enjoying the ride. When it's a free ride, what the heck? Yeah. 8 friendly dogs pulling us along, traveling on a nice big lake like this.
Sometimes when you go lock on like that.
And then we got a couple of nice puppies running beside us. Come on. Come on, you coming? Here, come.
Getting tired.
Come. Oh, that's a big puppy, yeah. It'll be in the harness pretty soon. Yeah, sit back, relax. Enjoy the sunshine. One year those guys were going from McClavick back to Fort McPherson. Right after Easter, he slept in his toboggan like this.
Whoa.
Another dog came behind him. When they came to, they were going up a bank. And they looked at that guy, said, "Where are we?" They said, "Where are you going?" They said, "Fort McPherson." He said, "You guys are 11 miles off your trail." The forks went like that, the dogs went that way, went to that guy's camp. They had to go back 11 miles to go and catch their main trail.
That's
They
a
both
lot.
fell asleep in their toboggan like this. Such nice springtime weather. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful day, man.
For real.
I think that's probably enough, eh? Yeah. Dog's getting hot. We'll go up to the house, but just go whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, hit your brake, Brooke-Lyn.
Whoa!
Hit the brakes hard, yeah.
Let's go, hike.
Hit them hard, hit them hard. Hit them hard, yeah. Just hit them
Whoa!
hard, yeah. That's it. Good work. Just follow him when he's ready.
Ready? Hike!
Oh.
What is it?
Just gonna say that. Whoa, hit your brakes.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's trying to get them.
Whoa!
Whoa. Oh, they want to go again.
Good
Just say
job.
thanks to your team. Just give them a little pat. Yeah. okay,
Good
thank you.
job. You did so good. Look at you go. Good.
didn't do anything,
girl.
Hannah. I didn't do anything. Just laying around in the sled.
Good girl.
Awesome.
Hi.
Awesome.
Good job. Good job, Mako. Mako.
It is, huh? Really.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good job, girl. You
How
did
many
so
times
good.
did you,
Who are you?
when you do that long
Good
run,
job,
how long is
Siku.
that? When you go way out.
That's a really important part of it, right? It's
Yeah.
like, thank you. You did such a good job. Dogs
Hi, Pipsy.
love you so much, it's ridiculous.
Good
and just the fact that
job.
you give them praise, they live for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they are warm. This
For
is
real.
the warmest day we've had all year.
Yet.
Yeah, this is the warmest day that we've run them. So they can't go too far. Like, see, especially Dipsy, she's got really thick fur.
Yeah.
So they breathe, they regulate their body temperature from their tongue and from their paws.